And members of the Mexican Congress are in Washington, D.C. tonight. They're here to ask the United States to change its laws on illegal immigration, and they're using the 8-year-old son of Elvira Arellano, an illegal alien who has taken sanctuary in a Chicago church, to help make their point and their case. Lisa Sylvester reports.
Mexican officials are pressing to keep an open border that has allowed millions of illegal aliens to filter into the United States. Members of the Mexican Congress are visiting Washington and Chicago this week to push for a U.S. guest worker and amnesty program.
We are starting our business here in Washington, looking to integrate ourselves in the solution of the immigration problem. We don't want to see ourselves as a problem. We are here as the solution.
The group includes a representative from an agency called the Center Without Borders and a young son of an illegal alien who has been avoiding deportation by living in a Chicago church.
I think this is a year that we are going to make great progress in the area of immigration.
Mexico wants Central Americans to back them in forcing the issue in the U.S. Congress. The lobbying blitz comes as President Bush prepares to visit with Mexican President Felipe Calderón next month. Arizona's Governor Janet Napolitano is also meeting with Calderón in March. But Mexico's heavy involvement in the U.S. immigration debate is triggering an outcry.
This is a direct interference in American domestic policymaking and is part of a long pattern of Mexico's violation of our sovereignty in the area of immigration.
Critics say Mexico's answer to poverty is to send workers to the United States instead of dealing with the problem head on.
It's a futile effort if they're here thinking that they're going to change their own problems or solve their own problems by getting us to do something, by keeping that border open.
Democrats are expected within the coming weeks to introduce legislation to legalize millions of illegal aliens.
And even though Democrats now have a majority in the House and the Senate, the so-called comprehensive immigration plan is not guaranteed. Many of the new Democrats ran against legalizing illegal aliens in the United States. So, Lou, we could see another heated battle, particularly in the House of Representatives. Lou?
This will be politics as we have grown to understand it over the course of the past several years, the fight over amnesty and open borders. With whom are the Mexican congressmen meeting in the U.S. Congress?
They've been meeting with members of the Hispanic caucus on the grounds that many of these Mexican nationals live in their district, and those are the members of Congress who have been pushing this issue the most forcefully. Lou?
So they're meeting with the Hispanic caucus rather than with the leadership of Congress or with the president? Why?
They did request a meeting with Nancy Pelosi, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, but they were not able to get on her schedule because this was such short notice. So in a way, Lou, they are essentially preaching to the choir here when they're here on Capitol Hill.
Yeah, it's interesting that the Hispanic caucus has taken for itself the name Hispanic, has embraced illegal immigration and open borders while ignoring the fact that there are millions of Hispanic Americans who really want those borders closed and illegal immigration stopped. It's a remarkable display. Lisa Sylvester, thank you very much, as I know you will continue to follow this very important issue as the Mexican congressmen visit there in your fair city. Thank you very much. Lisa Sylvester.